Beneath the glimmering facade of China's economy lies a shocking truth that has sent shockwaves through the nation. 1 in 5 Chinese citizens find themselves in the grip of unemployment. From the collapse of the property market to an unemployment crisis in the making, China's economy is sinking in the quicksand. How did China, an emerging global power, have found itself in the grips of such a crisis, struggling to recover from the plague of pandemic? Join us as we delve into the complexities of this staggering statistic, putting China's unemployment crisis in perspective. The numbers are in, and they paint a distressing picture. The jobless rate for young people aged 16 to 24 is soaring above 20%. To put into perspective, it is a stark contrast to the national average of 5.2%. While these figures may not seem extraordinary when compared globally with the ratio of NEETs, those not in education, employment or training, in the 15 to 24 age group surpassing 20% in 2020, they take on a particularly worrisome dimension in China. Why? Well, let's take a closer look at the unique factors at play. According to official Chinese statistics, the youngest labor population, consisting of those born between 1999 and 2007, exceeds a staggering 150 million. Now imagine if 20% of this massive cohort is unemployed. That's roughly 30 million people facing the harsh reality of joblessness. It's a mind-boggling number that reveals the scale of the challenge. And remember, these figures don't even include workers aged 15 due to the minimum legal work age restrictions. Here's where it gets even more gripping. Many young Chinese men and women are still pursuing their education and haven't entered the job market yet. However, if even half or a third of them find themselves without employment, it would mean millions of Chinese households grappling with the consequences. It's a situation that hits home hard. To add another layer of complexity, those born between 1999 and 2007 in China are predominantly single children. We all know that is a result of the country's strict one-child policy that was in effect during that time. Imagine the weight of responsibility on the only young person in the household if they are unable to secure a job. It's a challenging scenario that places immense strain on many families. The magnitude of this issue right now is the elephant in the room that needs to be addressed. But why has the unemployment rate suddenly risen so much? Is there some piece of puzzle we can't see? Unemployed youth, another crisis in making. High youth unemployment is a dark stain on the Chinese economy that won't go away. And if that wasn't enough, the strict pandemic health restrictions had made matters worse. These restrictions had limited travel, decimated small businesses, and shaken consumer confidence. It was a nightmare waiting to unfold. At one point, the situation got so intense that even young professionals in major cities across China took to the streets, protesting against the zero-COVID rules. That's some serious public discontent right there. In response to the mounting pressure, the government suddenly announced in December that it would start easing the policies. But did that solve anything? Despite the overall unemployment rate showing a slight decline for 2 months in a row, the youth jobless rate continues to haunt us like a persistent ghost. It's like a riddle we can't solve no matter how hard we try. Youth unemployment is a significant concern because young people are the future, the ones who hold the potential to drive China's economy forward. In recent years, China has taken a tough stance on its once vibrant education and technology industries. This crackdown has sent shockwaves through the nation, leaving hundreds of thousands of people without jobs and causing companies and investors to reel in disbelief. The repercussions have been felt far and wide, sparking concerns about further government intervention in the private sector. As a result, companies have become wary and have scaled back on hiring. It's like a seismic shift in the job market that has left everyone on edge. But here's the intriguing twist. While the industries that used to attract the bright young minds are shrinking, the number of college graduates keeps soaring higher and higher. It's a fascinating paradox. According to the Chinese Ministry of Education, a staggering 11.6 million college students are set to graduate in June, marking an increase of 820,000 from the previous year. Talk about a flood of fresh talent entering the scene. However, the haunting factor at play remains the persistent spectre of the COVID pandemic. Picture this: many students found themselves trapped in lockdown during their college years, confined to campuses with highly restricted movement. The opportunities for internships or gaining the social experience that recruiters often seek were far and few between. It's like a plot twist straight out of a suspenseful thriller, leaving young job seekers grappling with a unique set of challenges. The question that arises is, how can these resilient young individuals navigate this complex job market maze? It's a puzzle waiting to be solved. As they emerge from their academic cocoons, They must find innovative ways to showcase their skills and adapt to the ever-changing demands of recruiters. It's a test of resilience and creativity, pushing them to think outside the box and explore unconventional avenues. Discovering the root of the problem. Analysts have pointed out a mismatch between the dreams of college graduates and the available job opportunities. It's like a puzzle where the pieces just don't seem to fit together. In a recent study conducted by Zillion, a Chinese job search site, it was found that job listings in the tourism and transportation sectors were experiencing rapid growth. The allure of exploring new destinations and the excitement of moving people and cargo. Another sector buzzing with activity is retail, where endless possibilities await those who have a knack for customer service and sales. But here's where the catch comes in. Industries like construction, transportation, and warehousing, which have traditionally attracted a large number of migrant workers in China, are also picking up speed. It's like a whirlwind of opportunities swirling around waiting to be seized. Fu Linghuai, the spokesman for the National Bureau of Statistics, revealed this exciting development during a recent news conference. However, there's a twist to this tale. Young graduates armed with their impressive degrees in higher education are eagerly seeking jobs in technology, education, and medicine. These fields, though highly coveted, have experienced sluggish growth in China over the past few years. It's a classic case of desire meeting reality and discovering that the path to success may not be as straightforward as anticipated. Ni Riming, a researcher at the Shanghai Institute of Finance and Law, shared his insights into the captivating situation. He explained that many industries not only failed to grow but also suffered devastating blows. At last, the question still lingers in the air. How can we bridge this gap between the aspirations of college graduates and the prevailing job market? A glimmer of hope. Beijing's solutions. In the face of adversity, there's always room for hope. In a bid to boost job opportunities for young talent, the Chinese government has implemented a series of policies. These include providing subsidies to small and mid-sized businesses that hire college graduates, as well as directing state-owned enterprises to create more entry-level positions. However, the overall stabilization of the Chinese economy is unfolding at a slower and more uneven pace than anticipated. Recent reports from Beijing revealed a rise in retail sales and factory activity in April. But economists and investors found themselves uneasy with these numbers. The comparison was made to April 2022, when millions of people were effectively locked down in Shanghai due to the pandemic. China's tech giants, after enduring a challenging year, are showing signs of a rebound. Yet for the most part, their financial performance hasn't fully regained the strength seen before the pandemic. It's like a story of resilience and recovery, but with lingering uncertainties and unfinished chapters. The road to a stronger economy lies in the hands of consumers. As confidence gradually returns and people feel secure enough to make significant purchases, more companies will be encouraged to ramp up their hiring efforts. Dong Yan, a member of an organization in Beijing that hosts regular job fairs, shares her unique perspective on the ground. She reveals that the number of companies seeking booths at the fairs is still lower than the pre-pandemic levels. It's a stark reminder of the challenges that many individuals are facing, with layoffs and job losses becoming all too common. It's as if the economy is caught in a downward spiral, while hope flickers in the distance. However, with determination and a touch of resourcefulness, these young graduates can seize the opportunities that lie ahead. Do you think Beijing can recover from such a crisis? Is there hope for young graduates? Don't forget to let us know in the comments below. Stay tuned for more updates.